Good morning, everyone. My name is Anna, and I am the creator and founder of Evolvv1111. I love it when God interrupts my thought processes to remind me that there is a battle going on. It's his battle and not mine. I'm just here to deliver a message. In the last few weeks, I have given a message of healing. I have shared my journey with others in order to not just heal myself, but to heal them. And I have come to understand that my divine mission is definitely in healing others, using my story to heal them. So I'm going back to the beginning. I want to talk today about who or what is God. I first wrote about this message back on June 6th, but this message came back to me today, and I feel like I need to share it. I have a divine mission to give people hope and love, but it begins with God. So I want to explain to you how I see God. You see, everyone has an idea of who God is. It's based on what they're taught and what they believe. There's no right or wrong answer. It's a concept. As humans, we have a limited concept of who God really is. He is so big that there is no way to define or enclose it into what we have called religion. For me, God is a source. It's what I call him, the great I am. The source is the beginning of everything. Identifying that God is a man is what I was taught as a child. I've had to get over that and change my thinking as I've grown in my faith and transformed through awakening. From a creative mind comes one aspect of truth. Source is not a man or woman or a human as we know it. It's not physical, but an energy that's very powerful and cannot be described. And it's total love. Unconditional love and unbelievably beautiful. Once I realized this, what it really is, that it exists, and the great power that it holds, I was awakened. I will never be able to go back to the person I once was. I became different. You see, the Bible explains an awakening as a heightened awareness of God's presence, a deep conviction of sin and renewed commitment to faith, and a deeper understanding of God's truth. It leads to transformation intellectually, emotionally, and a desire for repentance and evangelism. So here I am. I'm here trying to shift your view. I feel whole for the first time in my life. I feel renewed. The experience of getting to this place was excruciatingly painful and miraculous at the same time. I can't explain it. But until the day I die, I'll praise Jesus out loud and do my part to cause transformation and healing. I'll never stop. You see, I believe in the beginning that God was a source, a giant energy out there in space. If you are limited enough to think he was the small universal space. But then an amazing and fantastic thing occurred. The source exploded into a million pieces. In human discussion, this is called the Big Bang Theory. Every little piece went in a different direction. They became universes, galaxies, and stars. Some became humans, human souls. We are a tiny little spark, a tiny spark created of God. If you care to think about the mustard seed in this giant universe, we are part of the source, not good or bad, but a human experience, a spiritual reality, a literal cell in the body of God. And as you become, you realize that you can communicate with your source and connect with it through yourself. Your mind is a powerful place. It moves you at your pace. I have learned that I have heightened awareness for myself, my thoughts, my behaviors. I recognize patterns, bias, and the source of inner conflict in myself and in others. My intuition and insight have changed. I found unity and interconnection in all living things. I have no boundaries, and I've had to learn to mediate and quiet my mind just so I can sleep. I've had to learn that reality, as I used to understand it, no longer exists. My personal growth and transformation can't be explained in any way but God. Honestly, there's no other explanation. Doing outside things like walking through gardens, seeing flowers, touching trees, standing in the grass, working in the dirt, watching a sunset, seeing waves as they come ashore, and listening to birds, you realize that it's all a part of God. It is all the source. When you open your mind to the beauty around you that we are just too busy being humans to see, it's all there. It is all God. How could anyone say there is no God, no source, when it's right there for you to see? Every tiny little thing is alive. And all of this can't exist without God as the source. As humans, we're learning more every day. The lessons we learn bring us back to God. We are all an expression of God. We are literally the cells within Him. We constantly gather information, learn, and bring it back to our beginning. The information is used to create. We are constantly in creation. Everything that God creates is created in love. We are literally created through love by a God who is love, unconditional love. So here I am back at the beginning. Now I have learned how to use my story to heal others. I have learned that God's love through me is what binds us in every single way. There is no end. It is simply love. Love is the answer. Love is the answer, my friends. It is love. If this resonated with you, please visit my website at www.evolvv1111.org. Please see the link at the top right-hand side of the page and click on the blog. We're also now on YouTube. See us there. Thank you so much for your time today, and I'll see you next time.